Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Digs into the belt line with a hook. Once the inside fighter does get to the inside where he's comfortable, what can you do to stop him, to negate him?
You need to take a little step back, create a little bit of a room. Move those feet a little bit. Step back, be able to get him off you a little bit.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Stop. Don't stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you gotta keep working. Never show signs of fatigue, but turn tired. Is on the definition and tragedy turn triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm. Feeling torn like they fed me to the lion.
Big's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Tyson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. A well-placed overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Solid hook. You see him holding on. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. And that's the end of round 2. Big's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside a round before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
Do what you do. Bang the body. Keep your head moving.
Big left hand from Iron Mike. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the... Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Stunned, but all of a sudden now, surviving. Good combination on the 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Oh, what a hook by Big. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson.
Move your head. Keep moving.
Mike Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart. Keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. You hear me?
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecards. Big's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Now he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Big. Mike Tyson turns that hook in well. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
He just missed that shot up top. A strafing attack by Big. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Big. Tyson's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
And round 5 comes to an end. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit, but we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Oh, what a whiff by Big.
1-2, 1-2.
Targeting the left hand to the body. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Scores up top with a left. Big's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Get back to being in his chest. You need to stay on top of him, stay close.
He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand.
Left and right. Left
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Nice. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Halfway through the 7th round, Mike Tyson's jammed by an uppercut.
Beat him in a punch.
Relax, relax.
An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Lands a big hook. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Okay, nice work, nice work. I don't want to see one punch now, all right? They're throwing the uppercut, but I need to see another punch after. He steps inside, uppercut and hook. Uppercut and finish with a hook. Got it?
Round 8 is underway. This may sound crazy, Teddy, as we look at your scorecard. Big, wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, look at that. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but If he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Halfway through this round.
Get after him!
Oh, a huge hook to the body. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
All that hard work in training camp, all those hours in the gym. Right now, between rounds, Tyson's grabbing one last breath before he goes out and does it again. It's paying off.
Yeah, right now he's glad he got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't then, but now he's glad he got up at 5 in the morning and ran those 5 miles.
Goes up top with a right hand. A solid, true uppercut by Big. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Tyson's left working well that time. Big's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Halfway through the 9th round. Scored well up top. Good work defensively by Mike Tyson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Oh, he is absolutely affected by this. And banging away he goes. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Big's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Big uppercut right on the mark. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Keep your teeth done. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Final minute of this final round of this fight. Good work on the combination by Mike Tyson. Huge uppercut by Tyson. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. Tyson! Tyson's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Almost a perfect game.
It was a good